was subdued. Hi, it's 6:30. Are you ready? I got my glass of Simi Chardonnay today because we're gonna go do a little Asian, and it's called. Well, I wanted to say one thing, but I'm being politically correct. We are doing Asian takeout at home. Okay? I wanted to call it the Asian invasion, but I did not want to cause any problems. So I just want to be upfront and clear. It's been bothering me all day. So cheers, happy hour, cooking with Scott today. We are going to do a Asian soup that I serve in the restaurant, and it's probably one of my most popular soups, especially in the winter. But you know, it's just a feel good soup, and it's minimal ingredients, cost effective, and you're gonna love it. And then we're going to make doing this for a friend of mine, Meredith, if you're out there, you know.
Actually, Heidi's out there.
Heidi, I just saw your picture that you made the dinner that I did the other night, and it looked fabulous. I'm so impressed. And also, any of you are making these dishes, put them up on my Facebook page. I don't mind.
And Donna's out there who married us.
Oh, hi, Donna. Got the ring on still. Still got it.
Debbie Edwards again.
Hi, Debbie. This is for you also, Debbie, the soup. I'm doing this for you. Debbie, she's in Orlando. She used to live over in Cocoa Beach.
Pat McMahon, say hello to.
Pat, I know we still have our dinner on schedule, but right now we are in Corona time.
Jim Neal.
Jim, he's famous. All right, I gotta get started here because we're gonna do two things. And you see a lot of these ingredients on the table, and don't freak out because I have all these ingredients in massive, large quantities here in the restaurant. But I went to the store today. I actually went to probably 3 stores today because I wanted to find the ingredients that you at home can use, and you don't have to buy, 6 gallons of soy sauce or whatever. So I just wanted to make that very clear for you. I went out for you today, and I want to thank you all so much for watching this. Also, right before this afternoon, Outsmart Magazine out of Houston put us on their national magazine page for things to do this weekend to watch Scott cooking. So, yay! I'm so happy. All right, let's get started. We're going to make the teriyaki sauce because it has to cook for just a minute. And that's why I brought the bottle of wine in, because we may be here a while. No, just kidding. And then we're going to make the soup, because the soup can be done like that, and you're going to be so surprised how quick and easy it is. So let's get started. For the teriyaki sauce, we're going to do a cup of soy sauce. I enjoy Kikkoman's. I've tried them all working in the restaurant for years and years and years and years and years. It's, soy sauce is a lot of sodium, but this is not as heavy as some of them. So we're going to do a cup of soy sauce, and this is probably enough to keep you in soy sauce for a week. If you have a family of 4 and you eat Asian takeout 4 times, that's it. So we're going to put the soy sauce in the pan, a cup of soy sauce. We're going to do 3 cups of water, but what I'm going to do is, it's a 1/4 cup of cornstarch that I'm going to mix into the soy sauce. And I want to make that, just whisk it a little bit. I don't even have the fire on yet because we're going to cook this in a minute. I just want to, it's all cool ingredients. And then I'm going to put the 3 cups of water into the soy sauce. And you see how easy all this is. I can keep moving everything. Okay. Then we're going to do a cup of brown sugar. The scoop that I have here is a 1/2 cup because the handle broke on the cup. So I'm using, it's a cup of brown sugar, so I'm using packed. When they say packed, you pack it. So I'm using the 1/2 cup twice. And I pack it, and I put it in there. So we got rid of that. 4 tablespoons of honey, and you don't need to take your tablespoon out, and I have tablespoons here for other things. You just watch what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4 squirts. It sounded funny, but it's all it took.
My honey squirts.
Hank's in the background again. Okay, so then we have a tablespoon of chopped garlic. Remember, we've been using the chopped garlic and every other thing, and I decided to go a little Asian today because we've been doing Italian too many times. Tablespoon of garlic. And a tablespoon of ground ginger. Now you can find this, like I told you, I have like massive large quantities of things here in the restaurant. You can find this in the store also. It's just ground ginger and just a tablespoon. Put it in there. Because when we make the teriyaki sauce, we're going to be using fresh ginger, but this calls for ground ginger. It's the same potency, just in a different level. So we'll get rid of that over here. And where's my whisk? Oh, it's in here. And that is all there is to this. And then we're going to start the fire. Oh, it started on its own. I haven't been here. I haven't used the stove in a while. You know, restaurants are on lockdown, so support all your restaurants you possibly can. And thank you for supporting me with this. We've got like thousands and thousands of viewers now. And I've been doing these videos since like 2008. We're in 2020. And they're finally catching on. I'm a slow learner. Okay, so we're going to leave the teriyaki sauce there. It just has to, you're going to bring it to a boil. That's all there is to that sauce. I hope you wrote it down. I'm not one to put all the recipes up on the page or anything like that. So now we're going to go into the soup. And also what I wanted to also tell you is I made rice. And I made it in the microwave. Here's the rice. I put 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice, and I microwaved it in a microwave bowl for 15 minutes. It's on your microwave, time cook. And you know what? It's delicious. Simplest thing in the world. You don't need to boil it, you don't need to mess up your stove, you don't need to go. I've done it before. I used to make rice all the time on the stove, and I go do something else, and then I forget, and it boils all over, and it's a mess. 2 to 1, microwave 15 minutes. That's your biggest tip I'll ever give you right now. So we're gonna use that. We're gonna use that later because I already prepared some shrimp. You can use this. This sauce is so good. You can use it with chicken, shrimp, lobster, steak, whatever. I serve this in the restaurant. That is how good it is. And I'm giving you a special gift again today. And I've decided we're gonna do it with the shrimp. So I pre-cooked the shrimp already. We're gonna use those in a minute. Now we're gonna go to the soup.
Say hi to Natasha.
Natasha, I love you. I miss you. I'm not mad at you. Get out of the dark closet. She knows what that means.
Natasha's one of our servers.
Natasha's one of our servers. She's one of the jalapenos, and Kaylee is a jalapeno. Pepper's one of the servers. We're all picking other things. Michael in the kitchen, he's taking care of himself. And we have little Robert, who just started with us, and we all miss each other. We're a tight-knit family. And as what is so sad about this whole situation is that you may read the news or watch the TV. The sad part about this is all the restaurants that you hear there's not working, those people are families. We are family. We are a family. Our family's been broken up. That is what we at the restaurant industry are trying to explain to you. Imagine you're at home quarantined. What if you can't see your family for 6 weeks, 8 weeks? It's frustrating. So understand what we're going through.
Stephanie thinks she's chopped liver.
Well, she is.
Got a question on the microwave. Is it on high for 15 minutes?
It's just time. It's time cooked.
So it's high.
It's high. I guess it's high.
Yeah.
So, all right. Now we're going to go into the soup. This is what you've all been waiting for. I'm dangling it in front of you. You ready? Debbie, you ready? I love that semi-chardonnay. Okay, so we have, and this soup, I'm using chicken broth today. Sometimes I will use vegetable broth, and you can buy it. And this is just in a large industrial or, restaurant-sized can. But you can buy these in the grocery store where they're like 48 ounces, 49 ounces. It's about 6 cups. And so you're going to put the soup, the broth in. And like I said, you can make this vegetarian.
Say hi to Nancy, too.
Nancy Ruth?
Yes.
Hey, Nancy Ruth. How's Franz? Okay, so we got that on. So then we're gonna go. We got the broth in there. Remember, you can use chicken or vegetable. I've never done it with beef broth, so I don't know. So we're going to use, and I went and bought all these little sizes you can find in the grocery store today. I probably spent, the good thing about the Asian products, I'm gonna get back to the price in just a second. The good thing about the Asian products is when you do Asian cooking, you use a lot of ingredients, but you use them over and over and over again. So it's not something that you're gonna buy and sit in your cabinet for 6 months and go, why the hell did I buy that?
Connie Marie says, make the damn soup already.
Connie Marie. Let me tell you how she ended up in here last night. She snuck in through the hood system. She crawled in a black ninja costume. She crawled through the hood system, found out that we were cooking food, and she made her way in. Right, Connie? Okay, let's go. Let's get back to the soup. So we have 2 tablespoons. We have 6 cups of broth, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And I have to talk a little bit today because the teriyaki sauce has to cook. Connie. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce.
He talks like this every day. It's okay.
Shut up. This is mirin. It's a seasoned. It's an Asian seasoning. It's very sweet, and we're going to use 2 tablespoons of mirin. And there's 1. And 2. There's the mirin. Now remember when we did the teriyaki sauce, we did dry ginger. Now we're using fresh ginger. Fresh ginger in the grocery store looks like this. You can use a potato peeler or a spoon to peel it to get the skin off. And then you have to chop it in a little chopper with a knife or with the food processor. But then your fresh ginger turns out like this. This is absolutely delicious, and it has medicinal properties in it that make you feel good.
Say hi to Faith.
Faith, are we going to be doing vegetarian? So I have 2 tablespoons of fresh ginger. Oh, God. I love fresh ginger. And then we have the chili garlic sauce right here. I have big gallons of it in here, but I went and I found this, and you can find this. I'm not saying you can find this in your local grocery store right now because things are tight, but I did find it. I was at Publix today, a couple. Now, I'm using about 3/4 of a tablespoon, but this is where you're going to get your heat from. Oh, okay, let's stop for a second. Look at the teriyaki is boiling. Look at that. We're not going to be here that long after all. Sorry, Simi. Look at that. Awesome.
So what did you just do? Turn it down?
I just turned it. I'm just turning it down. I'm going to let it go to a little simmer. And back to the Asian soup. And I'm going to turn this on. And the last ingredient that we're going to use is sesame oil. And you can find this all in the. It's usually in the. All of this stuff is in the international aisle of your grocery store. And this is, we're going to use a tablespoon of sesame oil. And not anymore. You don't want that oily film on top of your soup. So that's the basis of the soup right there. I mean, look at that. It's like 6 ingredients. I can't even believe that's how easy it is. And I do serve this in the restaurant. It is restaurant quality food. So we're going to stir this around. I need my little ladle. Now there's a couple things that you can do with this. What I like to do is I take my green onion. I'm not going to get all chefy on you. You know what you do? Take your kitchen shears and I just cut some green onion in there in little slices. Just like that. I know in the world there are like massive chef secrets and all this kind of stuff, but you know, this is stuff that we do also for ourselves at home. So you have that. Let's move everything out of the way. I can already smell this soup, and I can already smell the teriyaki. So let's get this all out of the way, and you see it's like a lot of ingredients, but you're gonna use them again. See me, you stay right here. So the soup's on high. Teriyaki is turned into a glaze. Meredith, you know what this tastes like. So I have my rice. Where's my bowl? Here's my bowl. I have my rice, which I made 15 minutes in the oven. Like that. I'm going to put my shrimp on top. Look at that. You can use shrimp, like I told you, you can use shrimp, chicken, lobster, I forget how he said, you know. Pepper and the jalapenos, they know all the dishes. For me, I just make them. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the teriyaki sauce. Look at how fast is that to cook? And it's not like that glazy takeout. No offense, I order from them also when I'm not feel like cooking. But it's not that glazy, heavy takeout. And here's another trick. I like to put a little shredded carrot on my teriyaki, or whatever vegetables you like. But you get one of these little slicers, and you just take your carrot at home. Look how fast you can make anything. It's a little cooking tip for you. But there you go. You have chicken teriyaki. I'm telling you, it's delicious. So you have that. And now the soup. The soup is already hot. So we're going to, and this is, if you don't have a dinner party, you can even like theme up a table of all Asian things, the Asian spoons, all that kind of stuff. Because everybody loves Chinese takeout, Japanese takeout. So this is what the soup's gonna look like. Sometimes I like to add a little rice to the soup. I have the green onion in there. I had something else. Oh. And sliced mushroom. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. We just went down Asian lane. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it today. You get your pen and your paper. Cheers. It's been fun. Until next time, I'll see ya. Out.